Yo guys, Giga here. Before the video starts, I assume that you either read the graphic novel or watched the movie Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I am just saying this disclaimer before the video starts because this video truly means a lot to me, and but seriously, I wanted to make this video for so long now, but I didn't choose to until now. Brian Lee O'Malley worked on Scott Pilgrim, but before he worked on Scott Pilgrim, he worked on this book called Lost at Sea. But Lost at Sea was too much high school teenage depression drama for me, but when he released Scott Pilgrim, it was a different story. You're probably asking, what the hell is Scott Pilgrim? Well, to the people that don't know, it's a graphic novel that was made back in 2004, but in 2010, they made a live adaptation movie to the novel. And well, the movie is still fucking comedy gold.
It's actually a really good garlic bread. Garlic bread is my favorite food. I could honestly eat it for every meal, or just eat it all the time without even stopping.
You get fat.
No, why would I get fat?
Bread makes you fat.
Bread makes you fat?
But people are giving light to Scott Pilgrim now compared to before, and I'm here to put in my few cents and tell you why. Scott Pilgrim is one of my favorite series I liked and one of my favorite movies I have ever laid my eyes on. Also, I assume you know about Scott Pilgrim because you clicked on this video. But if you don't, go watch the movie. It's on Netflix. It's pretty good. Also, you could buy the comics on Amazon. Also, I got a whole set for the comic book series. I literally just finished it, and I want to read it all again without knowing what happens in the story because I'm a fucking idiot. But this video will mostly be on the film, honestly, because I'm gonna cover the books just a little bit, but I don't want to because I'm being honest. If you didn't know what Scott Pilgrim is, your best chance is to watch the movie, you fucking idiot. Anyway, no more shit and giggles for me. I'm about to drop some Scott Pilgrim is a character-driven story. Alright, and that might sound super good, but it's in a different way that you guys probably don't see it. All the characters don't feel the same by that much and really stand out in their own quirky ways if you're really wondering. So for Scott Pilgrim to be interesting, they must have diversity in their characters and well character development. That is the most important trait. But in live action movies, usually I forget the characters' names, but in Scott Pilgrim, my Ooga Booga caveman brain turns on and I remember every first and last name of characters and even the minor characters that barely show up, like the homie young Neil.
I'm Neil.
Boy, if you don't get your squiggly diggly head.
Also, speaking of the characters, I'm gonna talk about the main character, Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim is, well, a pretty okay character. He doesn't do that much great things like cheating on his girlfriend or dating a 17-year-old. I know that sounds sus, but let me explain. But that's the point of his character. People say Scott is a horrible protagonist and he's just some cheeky dork that plays video games and cheats on his girlfriend and hurts others around him because, well, he's selfish. But, like, that's the whole point of his character. He's not perfect like us, and even you watching this video. Yes, I am calling you a disappointment. I bet your mother calls you that anyway. My dad did. I'm joking, I don't have a dad. He left me. Anyway, Scott is an enjoyable character, even as a shitty protagonist. He's dorky, awkward, and well, funny character to watch in action. I truly kind of feel related to that. In other words, I'm just a fucking loser. Some kid stole my Pokemon cards back in Plague. But he also cheats on his girlfriend, lives with his gay roommate Wallace. And yes, Wallace is a character, and I fucking love him. He's funny and cool. And he's the homie, bro. But yeah, Scott is a bum and, well, is extremely dumb. But the thing is, he knows that and he's confronting his problems. People that say Scott Pilgrim is just a douchebag and that has no purpose to be a character say things like Scott only dated knives to get over his previous girlfriend, Envy. Like, I'm just saying, did you watch the fucking movie or read the comics? He's told so much by everyone else that he's an asshole, and he has to deal with that the entire time knowing that. In the comic, it goes more into depth about self-reflection, more about Scott Pilgrim as a character, but that's the comics. And in the movie, it shows some, but it's to an degree because the whole movie doesn't get time to put in like 6 to 7 arcs that they missed in the books. Also, the end of the movie was made before the end of the book. Also in the movie, you see Scott's whole life portrayed, and you sympathize with him, but you don't fully agree with his horrible decision making, and that's understandable. Who the fuck would? Look at him. Calling Scott a horrible character is just a misunderstanding. He's not perfect. He's flawed, and also, if he's flawed, some other characters in the story are also flawed. And they did some bad things. But that's the whole point of the story, that no one is perfect, and you as a human being can change during the way through the journey that you call, well, life. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm making this shitty YouTube video. Anyway, Scott goes through character development in his own arc to find himself and grow as a character. And that's why I think even though he's a horrible decision maker and, well, selfish dick, Scott is a good character. The books go more into depth in the characters and even have extra characters that bring out the plot a little bit more and help with other characters develop. But through the movie, the character development is still there, but it's less than the graphic novel, and it's understandable because, well, they try to put 6 books in one movie. That's fucking crazy. Anyway, let's talk about the e-girl in the room. Big Mommy Milk. Big Mommy Milk. My future wife, Ramona Flowers, is the e-girl character. She's also a good character. She and Scott both rub off of each other really well. In the comics, she is a more developed character besides her fucking tit. I mean, in the movie, she's portrayed as more of a grumpy emo bitch, which kind of makes sense, just a little bit, because she legit moved to Canada to get away from all the drama of her evil exes. Either way, in the comics, she's more of a bubbly, less goth character, and her personality goes with Scott's dorky personality, and it portrays a little bit more why they both work together, why they're meant for each other, even though they both have flawed and horrible pasts. Anyway, the side characters are also great, just like the main cast, but I will be here all day long, so let me just get to the point. Even though the plot is about defeating 7 evil exes, there are a lot of creative characters with arcs that go with the story instead of just the dumbest plot, because that's the great cover of Scott Pilgrim. Anyway, let's go with the characters. Knives Chow is a sweet, cute high school girl that dates Scott and doesn't know that she's a fucking rebound. Anyway, Scott fucked her over through like the whole fucking story. What a fucking dick. Kim Pines is a character Scott dated in high school, and it's just fucked her over once again. Also, she's underrated as fuck. Envy Adams is a bitch, and I always hated her, and I hate her guts. When I see her on screen, I just want to punch her. Yes, I punch women. Once again, you have all the other subplots that go with the main plot of, well, simping and battling 7 evil ex-boyfriends, but never in the movie it feels pointless or boring really at all, and that's what I love about it mostly. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys like it and subscribe and actually try watching or getting into the series of Scott Pilgrim. I really love this series and it means a ton to me, and I just wanted to really talk about it because, well, I feel like it's underrated. Let me be honest though, the only reason why the video is ending this short way is because I'm lazy to edit the rest, okay? I'm lazy as fuck. Also, because of my trash PC, literally, while making this video, like, the video was supposed to be 13 minutes long. The reason why it's this short is because my PC keeps on crashing. I have a dog shit PC. I don't even know how the fuck I make videos.
Come out of my head. Eat like attention. Stop like, eat like attention.